That's the one. Yeah. Okay. So click on that, but don't play the audio. Click on that. I want the audience to see this. Okay. So they're doing what they're doing. Turn off the audio and just press play. What the lady is saying right now, she's saying breaking news. Okay, press pause. Okay. So press pause. Okay, so this is the first time on CNN, an anti-Trump camp is talking about Trump's entire family is getting sued in New York, okay? On a 14 million subscriber channel. Zoom in how many views this thing got. Zoom in how many views this thing got so they can see it. This should be 17 million views, 10 million views. You know what the American people are saying? Oh, we don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're over it.
But all I'm saying to you, if it was like when Russia happened, and what was the guy's name on Russia? I know we have information on what was the guy's name's?
Adam
Schiff. Adam Schiff, right?
Yeah, Schiff.
Peter Schiff's last name, Adam Schiff. So when he got up, you know how many views it got? Nearly 10 million views, 8 million views. The American people simply are sitting there saying, listen, man, get over it, move on. We understand you hate this guy. We got it that you hate this guy, okay? And we're fine whether he wins or doesn't, totally get it, but this is a little bit too much. Would you have guessed, Tyler? Adam, would you have guessed for something like this to get 341,000 views? Breaking news.
Well, I just think it speaks to the credibility of CNN and what people are watching on there. For instance, a clip came up on my YouTube, just a little perspective. This is a million subscriber channel. You familiar with this guy, Brian Tyler Cohen? He speaks out against Trump. He's proudly a Democrat. He's got 1 million views, same story.
And 1 million subscribers.
That's what I'm saying, is that people are looking for other outlets that maybe are less biased or have more credibility.
You would think like this is a home run for CNN, breaking news. This is what's about to happen, and the American people are saying, let them just compete. If he doesn't win, he doesn't
How
win.
would you compare that to the 2 or 3 videos right before that or after that? Is it all somewhere
no,
around?
I watched all of them. So zoom out so you can see this.
Not even this story, I'm saying in general.
Okay, zoom out. Go back to the channel. Yeah, just go back to the channel. So zoom in a little bit so we can see all the views. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, so 51,000. It's voter stun. Zoom in. Okay, so Putin. People are interested in Putin more than they're interested in New York. You got to be kidding me. Trump's poll numbers are making things. They're more interested in his poll numbers than they're interested. So that's higher. Biden response to Putin. Okay, they're interested in that. Sweeping condemnation here and reacts to, 580 now. What's the next one? A retired colonel on potential impact of 300,000
more Russian
war
troops.
In Russia.
Yeah,
exactly.
But the Michael Cohen 599. Okay, nothing is in the millions. The voters are telling you, CNN, move on and let's see who's going to get elected. What are your thoughts on this? Just looking at the optics and a number, Stuart.
Yeah, no, listen, I agree. I thought it was a non-factor. In fact, generally speaking, the Attorney General of New York would have initiated a civil investigation, meaning they would have gotten a complaint through the channels and they would have investigated it. And then if they would have realized that there may have been criminal conduct, they refer it to either the feds or to the county of which who would have jurisdiction. In this case, and what is left out is that New York County and also the Southern District of New York had already investigated this and had already come to the conclusion that it was a non-issue, that there were no criminal violations. So now this woman who all of a sudden has some, the Holy Grail is trying to suggest now not only are we going to commence civil litigation, but we have the smoking gun to suggest that we have now evidence of some crime that has been committed. It's hogwash. It's nonsense. And as I told you off camera, I said I bought a lot of popcorn. I'm going to sit on my couch. I'm going to eat the popcorn and watch this sideshow because it's ridiculous.
I think that as I watch the news and obviously in the Hispanic community, everybody watches CNN, Telemundo, right? And this is making news too. And I think that the more I talk to the Hispanic community, like going back to what you were pointing about, the 341,000 views, they have no idea, Pat, that they are pushing so many people to become Trump fans. Well, when you push somebody so much, you get to wonder, why do you hate him so much? That's what ends up happening. Like kind of what happened with Andrew Tate. A lot of people didn't know who Andrew Tate was up until you canceled him. Now everybody's looking him up, right? And I think that's what's happening right now, that they're just people are waking up and like wondering, like, man, this guy scares you if you're doing that much. You're sending the FBI to his house, and you're doing everything. Every time you turn on the news, Spanish too. There's Jorge Ramos. There's Paola Ramos, which is his daughter, which was part of a lot of people don't know Hillary Clinton's. When she was running for president, Jorge Ramos' daughter was part of that camp, and she was going to have a position in the White House. So a lot of people didn't know that. So he was politically motivated to go against Trump. But you turn on the news, everything's Trump. Like, bro, he's been out of office for 2 years. But the more they do this and they do things like this, it starts to push people towards him as opposed to against them. And this is backfiring, and it's backfiring nasty, especially in our community. They just did a poll that 55% of Hispanics are now flipping to become to voting for Trump in 2024 if he decides to run, if he's going to run, if whatever.
55%.
55%.
Well,
he's at a 55% approval rating. He was only at a 20-25% in 2016. Yeah.
Interesting.
Is that Trump or the Republican Party?
No, Trump.
Specifically.
Bro, Mexicans don't know nothing about the Republican Party. They only associate Republican Party with Trump. That's it.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.